Last night we danced and I saw you were saving my life. Caught in the haze of the moon and the break of the light.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strength. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And he's going... Oh, he's hit the bar! Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. Burnley are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Goodmanson. He's got options out wide. Vidra. Gets up to head it! The breakthrough.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Burnley have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And it's Osako. Leeds are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Osako! They've scored! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Leeds grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Osako. Well weighted. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Osako. It's being played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Osako. Leeds disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Up towards the front line.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Vidra. Shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Leeds head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. Leeds, and a creditable draw against one of the league's really big boys in their last game. Look at the defender bombing forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Brady plays it forward. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Cork did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to locate someone up front. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Osako. A buccaneering run from the defender. There will be a throw-in. Leeds have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, what a ball! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vidra pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Dante. And that's a goal kick. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Looks to bypass the midfield. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Played the ball, that's a foul. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Burnley are facing now the prospect of failing to make it into the European elite. What an adventurous run from a defender. Keeper has beaten it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Osako. Goodmanson gets it back.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Duda. Osako. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended in a draw, draft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Leeds have the league's best defensive record. Kayahon. Shoots! That is absolutely glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds take the early advantage. Tries to locate someone up front. Hoists it forward. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, that's nice. This could fall anywhere!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Now it's Kayahon. It's come loose. Hamšík has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And it's Kayahon. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goes for goal! They've done it! through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Right through the middle. And he's there to cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Forward it goes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Kaya Hon. It's a loose ball. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mings. Pinged forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Hamshik. Final action of the first half. Fall back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leeds go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Kaya Hon. Oh, shooting chance! They are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Leeds take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Hamshik. And it's Kaya Hon. It's got through to him. Face to face with the keeper. Has a pop! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Leeds totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Dante. Kaya Hon. Hamshik. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he has been fouled there. Osako, and it's Kaya Hon. A real chance if he can get through. This is promising. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's onside, and the ball's come out.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Keeper sends it forward. Kaya Hon. Grealish. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looks to bypass the midfield. Mings. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leeds a class apart, opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. He's had a go! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Managed to get it away, and it's been taken straight back. Loftus-Cheek.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
He's got options out wide. It's got, goes for goal! There's a goal!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Leeds grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's wrestled off the ball. Well, the scoreline is tight. The tie right on a knife edge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Plays it out to the wing. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
There to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Got 5 minutes till half-time. Duda. A buccaneering run from the defender. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Hoists it forward. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And that has been cleared. That will be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. Leeds head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. He's found his man. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Knocks it away. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. Abraham.
Kovacic hits it back. Abraham! Abraham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Abraham really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Great leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Duda.
That's great strength on the ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets up to head it! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Rudiger plays it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Looking for space out wide. It has... It's one! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Forward it goes. Finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Leeds are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, he's broken through. Pulisic. It's one! It's anyone's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that will be the final act. Leeds through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I have to admit...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Well positioned to make that interception. Driving on, he could shoot here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's got through. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Brighton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
He's got options out wide. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Dante cuts it out. Brighton were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Brighton have statistically the worst defence in the league.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Turns and goes back. Shoots! Been levered clear. Is there any support? He might not. He's gone for it! Yes, it's there! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Brighton take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
March. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Ball's out on the left, now. Defending of the... and the volley! And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
He gets past his man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Played towards the front men. And through to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Duda. Pings it out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Could be thinking of... Has a hit! There's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Duda. What an adventurous run from a defender. Lovely bit of skill there. How about a shot? It's a decent-looking cross. And a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. And that's it. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Leeds return to action in this competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately, you get a much more entertaining show.
But already we're underway here. Now a chance to break. Gets away from his opponents. He's got options out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. knocks it away. Dante. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation.
Leeds still to register a shot on target. Bellarabi. And it's got through. Bellarabi. It's got... He's gone for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Bellarabi. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, well defended. That had to be... And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Leeds draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Vasquez. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bellarabi. Has he picked him out? Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Bellarabi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Duda. Bellarabi. Look at the defender bombing forward. Gets up to head it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Very well to intervene. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Towering header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Bellarabi. Well weighted. Bellarabi goes to finish! And he heaves it forward. Leeds get it back again. Leeds just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looks to clip it forward, and he's there to cut it out. Bellarabi. Cuts it out.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
The ball stands firm and it's bounced out. Bellarabi. And help's available out wide. And a header! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Bellarabi. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Hoists it forward. Goodell gets it back. And now the breakaway. Gets the better of his man. He came in hard, very hard. Goodell. No way through there. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Gomez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Leeds take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And it goes to show that when the motivation...
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Now it's Osako. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ward-Prowse. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Redmond. It has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Timely intervention. Leeds are yet to taste defeat at home. Duda. Now it's Osako. Leeds still without an attempt on target. Look at the defender bombing forward.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little
That's
ambition.
where he wants it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fev finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Dante needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Osako. Leeds are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks.
And the finish! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good interception. Southampton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
It's a throw-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. Redmond! Is there any support? He might not need it. Duda. And it's Osako. Southampton were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
And he's there to clear it. How about a shot? Good ball, it's found its target. And he's there to hoof it away. Plays it out to the wing. That's been drilled forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Osako. Oh, great, real chance! Osako has got himself a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? Has a goal! Danger averted for now. Leeds are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Hoists it forward. Redmond. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's being played forward. Gets away from his opponents.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Viv. And here's Osako. And it's Dante. Now, where's he looking? That's a good ball to find him. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
And he heaves it forward. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Cleared without complication.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to locate someone up front. Redmond, over to the left. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's got in, he's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terrible.
And that will be the final act. Leeds have fallen short on the day. They need to bounce back from this. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is...
It's Gabriel Jesus!
So first effort on goal.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Rodri, Foden, Gabriel Jesus! Gabriel Jesus! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Leeds have put together a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. Kayahon. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Dinks one in. Here it comes. Sterling. Leeds still without an attempt on target. And it's Dante. He goes for goal! They've scored! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually set...
Real chance! It's on, goes for it! It's anyone's ball. Time to deliver. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. This could spell danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kyle Walker. Gabriel Jesus. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Laporte plays it forward. Sterling. There will be a throw-in. And it's Sterling. It's Gabriel Jesus! Danger averted for now. And there is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Leeds come into this on the back of a narrow defeat. Foden proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. De Bruyne, looking for goal!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Kaya Hon. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rodri demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Eric Garcia. De Bruyne. And here's Sterling. And it's Dante. Done very well to intervene. He's away! What a ball this has turned out to be. Gets on the end of it. Caught offside that time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's not going to make it. Points by no means guaranteed just yet. The final 5 minutes. Leeds are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. That is terrific skill. Can he deliver? Gabriel Jesus.
Going nowhere.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Leeds just have to run down the clock. Gabriel Jesus! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work.